Hello YouTube. Let me turn down the radio. How's everybody doing? I have not made a video. I just haven't been very consistent with my videos here lately. Mainly because I've been so busy. Like crazy busy, and my days just run so fast and so tight that I just haven't been able to fit it in, but that's okay. My son started school last week. Oh, my son's back in school, so that will free up a little time, but I will miss him. So just the mornings, we really found that it's really great on his social development, and I'm glad that we made the decision to do it last year. So last year he did 2 mornings, this year he did 1 morning. One additional. This year he'll be doing 3 mornings, and he's so happy. Of course, I just go back and forth with school and who has influence, so we can talk about what all that is. Who influences his life. But yeah, so I went for it last year. It was tough. We were on a waiting list, and I just happened to decide to check out the school that's in the area that I'm in a lot. So let's just leave it like that. 1 second. You gonna stay outside? Okay, can I finish talking and then I'll stay outside? Yeah, so got on their wait list. I heard great things about the school already. I didn't just pull up to a random school and was like, hey, I'm bringing my child here. And I can be intense with my research. So, and I can be very persistent. So eventually, let's just say, he was off the wait list. I think they were tired of hearing from me and tired of seeing my face. But yeah, so he got clear last year. It took about a week for him to really get comfortable. Maybe even 2 weeks sometimes. Sometimes he would go up and down. But I could see the progress and that he was happy when I picked him up. So that encouraged me for the days that he was a little upset and sad. But it's just been great. I have a very quiet son. I mean, you guys hear him when he's in the house. But outside the house, I have a very, very quiet son that has been very attached to me. He, at some points, just didn't really, ever want me to put him down. It was really hard, but, I was just doing what I felt was right and giving him time and allowing him to develop, and I really wanted to be a main influencer in his life. So, all that to say, so school is going great. We just had 1 week. And you know what? God is so good. The teacher's assistant that was in his class last year is the assistant in the class this year. So that helped so much. That really, really helped him. We're just really happy. And not only that, he really likes the child drop-off at my gym. So I feel like these are really big steps in his development. And in me kind of getting back to me. I'm sorry, it looks so terrible. It's still really early in the morning. So I haven't really got myself together. But I thought I would do a day in the life. Did I say that already? Oh my goodness, I've just been talking. So, I'm going to leave this here. I just kind of want to give that update. I know anyway, something. So, we're going to do in the day in life. Hurricane Irma is not coming to our area, which is great. I'm just glad things weren't as bad. They were still really bad, but they weren't as bad. And my best friend lives in Miami or Fort Lauderdale, and she didn't leave. So that really made me very upset at her, and not the one that you guys saw the video of her birthday. A different best friend. So I have 2 really close friends. I have lots of close friends. Those are like my homegirls, old school. We go way back, best friends, And we're very, very close. It's not just because we go way back. Needless to say, very close to her and her family, and they didn't leave. And I was very upset, and they lost power. And I think I was their sole provider of news updates. So anyway, it was pretty crazy to kind of go through that. I may not have been. I may have just been hers. I'm sure there was a lot of people in their house. A lot of people hunkered into their house. So I'm sure everyone was getting different types of updates. But I was on the TV all day long giving updates of what's going on in that area. And that storm was huge. And I mean, it was moving so slowly. I'm so happy it's down to a Alexa 6. Sorry, I lost Alexa 4. This thing's not. Alexa. Somebody doesn't want me on the camera. So I'll wrap this up. But as I was saying, I got a lot of stuff on the couch. That's all my clothes I'm selling, and I have even more than that. And I just have a lot of different updates to get, but it's not going to happen right now. You want to watch? I don't think it's going to happen right now. So we're just hanging out. We're doing a puzzle. I just had a discussion with him, which some people probably aren't like this, about finishing things. And, you know, I kind of went back and forth. Like, I like him to be a free spirit, be able to play with whatever he wants. But he kind of pulls out a lot of puzzles, more difficult puzzles. So I have to give him a lot of credit. And, of course, he doesn't finish them. He can't do them really at all. I do them. But he stops after a while, moves on to another toy. So I was just talking to him about, hey, sit back down. Let's try to finish this. Even though I'm the one doing it, he still puts stuff together. It doesn't go together, but I just work alongside him, and I kind of do it correctly, allow him to do it incorrectly, and then when I move over to his section, I just talk to him a little bit. I'm like, these colors don't match, or look at this color goes with that color, so maybe that's the spot. I try to talk to him about these things a little bit. His language comprehension has just increased so much lately, so I'm just trying to really figure out what he needs from me at this point. So I kind of challenged him in that area. It didn't work, but it was good to see his response. Needless to say, like I said, this is it's a U.S. map puzzle. And then there's the other puzzle we were working on that he also stopped, which is an alphabet puzzle. So after 2 puzzles and stopping, even though that one was last night, but it was the same behavior, I decided that I would just have that talk with him. Does that make any sense? So I'm going to try to make videos a little bit more than I have. I have not done any more of my organizing. I just have one other area that I want to work on, which I will do a video on. And then I have a professional coming in to help me, which is really cool. So I feel like I did my first round, which were big steps and felt really good. But I now need to take it to the next level. So work on my storage, work on helping me get rid of even more things. So that should be really fun. Also, I'm doing a yard sale, which I'm so pumped about, because as you all have seen, my garage is a disaster. And my husband and I had a chat this weekend just about things, and they can be repurchased. I always, I like to keep stuff because maybe I'll need it, especially if I can find like a nice space for it. I'm not a hoarder. By no means am I a hoarder, but I probably hang on to a few too many things. I always think about how much it costs. But I don't really buy full price things now. I'm much more into the thrifting thing. I just think it makes more sense, and now I get it. Which before I always thought it was kind of like for people who are artsy or whatever. Or people who, like me now, don't want to spend a lot of money on items. So yeah, I'm working through that. So I guess I'll do a video on that. And so got those clothes I need to sell, and at some point I will get them listed. It's time for me to play, and I'll check in with you. Okay, so say the A sound. say the T sound. Say A and T together, which is, let's put the two sounds together. Very good. Say it again for me. Say it again. See, this is why I just love NPR. They were just talking about how to prepare. Why is this so fuzzy? That's better. How to prepare for a storm, just to be ready. You know, if you're not used to it and you're not in the part of the world that's used to that, it was headed our way and it didn't come. We're still gonna have effects of it, but like the storm, the tropical storm didn't come. So it has people in our area saying, okay, what if it did? Am I ready? Because it definitely has me thinking that way. Okay, let me just keep playing over here. That's what I was going to say. Because it is going, there's, you know, going to be rain and possible tornado. My husband didn't bike today. He took the car. So I'm in the house. My scarf. I'm in the house with my son. So I thought it would be a good day because we can't go to the library. We can't go walk to the park. It's just, oh, it's going to be a rainy day. I think for the next 2 days, but definitely all day today. So here I am. So something else that changed on my schedule, which I'm really excited about, is I'm back in the gym. And I need to do an update on my diet and my gym regimen and all of that. So I'm back in the gym like 3 to 5 times a week. Really 4 times. I've done 5 times a few times. But I really don't do it that much. Just, you know, give my body a rest. But I've been doing 4 times a week. I'm really proud of myself. And I feel awesome. And I'm sleeping so good. I'm not even really doing this to, like, lose weight or anything else like that. I mean, you know, I do look forward to the results if they come. But I've just been through ups and downs with this, and I didn't see results like I wanted to. So, I need to turn it down right here. So those things were discouraging, and I stopped. But this time, I'm sure I'll stop eventually at some point. Maybe things will get too crazy. But it's just in my routine every day. So I've worked it in. That's the other reason why I've been so busy. I worked it in, and it's in there, and I get it done, and I don't, and I hope I can continue it, but other things have kind of fallen aside. Of course, like, because I'm using my time differently now. But I feel great, and I'm really, really excited. But I will do an update just on where I am. I'm still a vegan, and just about my thoughts, because I don't know how many months in now. But it's getting up there. I think it's definitely like 8 months. That's a big deal. I have had cheese. So maybe that's not the right way to count. Just like here and there to kind of not test it, but just to see my response. And each time I didn't feel good afterwards. Not that my stomach hurt, but I just felt heavier, and I didn't like crave the taste. Like I thought I would just feel the relief, like put it in your mouth and like, oh my gosh, thank goodness, I feel so much better. I needed that hit, you know. But I haven't. I put it in my mouth, and it's like, I could spit this out. So. Well, you know what? I said I was going to do a video on my update. Maybe this is just my video right here. No, I'll probably do something at some point in time. So, okay, let me get back to playing. The puzzle is still not done, but it's getting there. And then we're going to do some reading time, because all he's interested in are trucks and more trucks. Right? And then we're going to do some reading time. Yes. We've been doing Hooked on Phonics for maybe 3 months. And he's doing really well. I'm very proud of him, learning to read, right? Yeah, so I'm really proud of him. So I got some Bob books that I thought would be a good kind of next step. So he's really getting there. I'm really, really proud of him. I failed to acknowledge that today is September 11th. And that was a really big day in the history of our country. And a lot of people were affected. Everyone was affected. So I just really want to make an acknowledgement to that.
You want to be my friend?
I do want to be your friend. Okay, so we have Seth, Sally, and Tanner. They sat down to eat. What a yummy lunch. Who do you see on this page?
Food.
The food. And who do you see? Who's this? Remember you said Seth, Square, Sally, Tanner. Who do you see? Tell me their names again.
Tanner.
Tell me the names again.
What's in there?
Seth.
Dad. Daddy.
Sally. Tanner.
Tanner.
His name is Tanner. What are their shapes?
Where?
Seth the square.
Triangle. Triangle.
Triangle. Very good. And they're sharing their food. That really was nice. They have lots of fun eating circles, squares, and triangles. How many do you see?
5.
5 green frogs. Very good. Say hi.
Hi.
What did you decide to do? You didn't want to make a building.
No.
So we will...
No.
Okay, I'm following your lead.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it right there. I think that's a great place to put it.
Let's take it right here. Yeah. With a day. On the rainbow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, they fell again.
Okay. What's the noise there?
I think that's the an ambulance. I bet that's an ambulance.
How about that?
Or maybe a fire truck.
I have a duck.
You know, I think that's a fire truck. You do have a fire truck in your hand there.
Morning.
Oh, nice. Whoa, whoa. Doesn't look too stable. You okay? Oh, hey. So, my son found the iPad. Okay, I'm coming. And he turned on a good app. Okay, I'll bring him. Instead of, like, trying to get to YouTube. Even though the stuff he watches on YouTube is educational. We have this thing I say to him. If he chooses, like, to watch something, I always ask him, is this smart? I don't like the videos that are just not, of kids playing with other toys. Which for whatever reason, kids really like that stuff. I mean, who would have thought? But these people are making a lot of money off of it. So once again, my hair looks crazy. I don't like having my hair down. I like having it back. But, so he's taking a little bit of break, and I'm getting lunch ready. We had a great educational morning, which I'm really excited about. I showed you some of the things that we learned, that he was playing with. So, but I wanted to show you the books that I was reading him. Here they are. So these are Bob books. I heard about these from another YouTuber, and she said that these were really great. She's a homeschooler, great for reading, learning to read. And there are several books. And I just started reading them to him, and he's really interested in them. So we're doing the Hooked on Phonics thing, but I thought this would be good to kind of add in also, because of course after a while you get a little bored of different things. So but he's enjoying the books, and it's supposed to be building some other the foundation skills of learning to read, of how to read. So my son's only 2, and he's really doing great. And I know it's a little early for this, but he was he seems to be really enjoying it. So we're pushing forward. So the rain's starting to come down a little harder. Wind's pretty still right now. My husband, hopefully he's on his way home. I don't want him out in this because it's only going to get worse. Just finished lunch and he ate really, really well. And now I need to get him to sleep because I have a call with a potential client, a new client, hopefully. And I need to prepare for that. I have really been procrastinating, so I need to get that done. Try not to embarrass myself, but I'm really not sure if I can handle the work right now. But I feel like it's on my plate to possibly get this deal, and I just have to make it work if I do get it. I just have to push myself a little harder. I don't know how I can do that, but I will. I have a team of people that I have that can assist in things. So anyway, that's what I need to do now. So I'm going to put him to sleep, and I hope my husband will be coming home soon. I need to give him a call and give him a little push of encouragement to come on in the house. It's not going to be terrible here, but you just never know with these storms and tornadoes popping up. And he needs to be home and not trying to rush home after we've already gotten a warning, you know? Anyway, okay. So I was just about to look outside, but it seems like the rain has not gotten any worse. And yeah, wind seems about the same, so steady. So hopefully it stays like this for the rest of the day. I think was supposed to go into like the morning, but it doesn't look like it's going to be bad at all, so that's great. I need to turn the news on to see the latest on the tropical storm. So my call went really well, and I got one more call with the potential client, and we'll see from there if it ends up being a good fit for both of us. So we'll see. Husband's on his way home. I am enjoying an orange. So my new thing is, before I have any snack, I have to have a piece of fruit. And I think it's good. It's really good for me. And I find that when I do that, I feel better. I just feel healthier. I feel lighter, you know, not dragging. But I have been dragging a lot lately. I know I picked up on my workouts, but I really think it's because my sneakers. I think my sneakers are hurting because I need new ones. I just loved them so much, and I didn't realize that they were deteriorating. I've had them a while, too long. My back was hurting the other day, and after my workouts, my legs are just so fatigued. And so I think since it looks like weather's pretty good outside, I'm about to get my son up from his nap, and I'm going to go outside, go get some more shoes so I can work out tomorrow. So I don't know really. I guess I can film the shoe store, but I'm just not that sure. I'll let me there and from back. I'm just not that sure if I have a much more interesting content to provide today, but I'll take you along regardless. Picked out some shoes, so excited for my workout tomorrow. Can I take this whole situation here and just implant it into my living room, please? So cute. Alright, I'm done for the day. Sorry, I'm eating an apple. I'm trying to figure out what's for dinner. Got a new trash can. I'm really excited about that. It's a Simple Human. And inside it has like the dual compartments. One for recycling, one for trash. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. I'm sorry I'm ending this with food in my mouth, but whatever. See you later. Bye.